Hey everybody, Mike Leo here. How's it going? Hey, I want to talk to you today a little bit about my philosophies and what kind of separates me from other people like Tony Robbins and so forth. Okay, now I don't want to talk smack about Tony Robbins. This is not what it's about. This is the difference between me and him and a lot of the other self-help kind of guru type, life coach type people. Okay, first of all, I don't believe everybody was meant to be a leader. I think that's a bunch of bull. Okay, we're not all meant to be leaders. If that was the case, who would lead? Okay, it's just ridiculous. We all have individual strengths and weaknesses, and that's my philosophies are about you becoming the best person that you can according to your strengths and weaknesses. And if you want to change your strengths and weaknesses, how to do it. Now, one of the things I always talk about is believing in yourself. And it can be a little confusing because a lot of people out there in the self-help world always talk about believing in yourself. And I believe in believing in yourself, but what does that actually mean? What actually entails it? I'll tell you. You need to believe in yourself, but you need to base it on reality. You need to base it on functional thoughts being real. Okay, it's kind of like, having a false sense of confidence when you believe in something that's not true. Okay, so what you want to do is be as functional as you can with yourself, in your own head. I mean, a lot of times I run into people and they ask me things about, or they talk about their life and they're not happy with this. Especially in the martial art world, how do I do this and how do I do that? I can't figure this out. This is what it comes down to. Okay, you need to believe in yourself because you're real. And if you're not real, make it real. And it's a simple equation. As a martial artist, for example, it's easy to make it real. You train. This is what it comes down to. You train. In the real world, it's the same thing. Make it real. If you want to believe in yourself and have confidence, don't just pat yourself on the back and go, okay, I'm cool, I'm awesome. Make yourself cool. Make yourself awesome. Follow the philosophies that I teach, which is pretty simple. Okay, be functional. I call it functional honor, which basically means do the right thing the right way. That's what it comes down to. That's how you become good at what you're doing. And that's how true confidence comes. It doesn't come from you being told something or you telling yourself something. We see this in the martial art world all the time. People who have black belts that don't know how to fight, people who teach martial arts that don't know how to fight, it's because their ego drives them. Okay, your ego is a very dangerous thing. In the martial art world, oh man, it is hugely dangerous. But in the real world, it's just as dangerous. If for you to believe, look at the relationships, when you, or anything that you're doing, if you don't base whatever it is that you're going after, whether it be in a relationship or your work or your private life or your friends, your interaction with other people, if you don't base whatever it is on reality, there is no belief because you don't believe in what's real. Not to get too much into politics right now, but that's what liberals do. They don't base their belief system on what is real. They base their belief system on what they want to be real. And that is a pure sign of weakness. So my message to you is simple. Whatever it is you seek in this life, whatever it is you desire, whatever it is you want from yourself, make it real. Confidence comes from being real. As a martial artist, I have confidence because I know I can fight. As an instructor, I know I can teach. Okay? When Dan Inosanto signed his name to a certificate and gave it to me saying I had permission to teach Jeet Kune Do, that's real. Okay? When I take the 40 plus years of me training, the dozens of street fights and the dozens of altercations and me bouncing and being a bodyguard and all the things I've been through, that's real. That's why when I teach my students, it comes from someplace real. It doesn't come from an imagination, okay? Don't believe in yourself just to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself because it's real. And if it's not real, make it real. Change what it is. Adapt. That's the key to life, is adapting. When you adapt, you empower yourself. Embrace your mistakes and learn from them. Don't run from your mistakes. Embrace them. That's how you have true confidence And that's when you believe in something that's real. And believing in something that is real is really where you empower yourself. And if you're willing to look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself what needs to be fixed, what needs to be bettered, what needs to be left alone, that's when you're really in control of yourself. Okay? You know, don't let other people tell you what's wrong with you. Tell yourself what's wrong with you. Then you're empowering yourself. It's a lot easier to point your finger at other people and say, hey, you need to lose weight. Hey, you need to get a better job. Hey, you're in a screwed up relationship, than it is for you to look at yourself and do it. Okay, that's one of the reasons why people have such a huge problem in beating adversity and accomplishing goals, because they're not willing to look at themselves and pick at themselves. I pick at myself every day. I'm like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta be better at this. And that's how I make myself better. So when I do something, I know I'm doing it the right way. And if I'm not doing it the right way, I learn how to do it the right way. You know, that's what it comes down to. So yes, believe in yourself, but believe in it because it's real, not because you want it to be. Mike Liu out.